A firm makes two type of furniture, chairs and tables. As my regular practice, I will highlight the important points. So there are two type of furniture, that are chairs and tables. The contribution for each product as calculated by accounting department is rupees 20 per chair and 30 per table. Okay. So profit is given to us. Both products are processed on three machines, M1, M2 and M3, and the time required in hours by each product and the total time available per week on machine are as follows. So this table is given to us. How should a manufacturer schedule this production in order to maximize its contribution? So you can see here, formulate the LPP problem. So we just need to formulate. We are not required to solve the problem. In exam also, if it is given only formulation, you have to just formulate that 4 to 5 lines and then you will leave the solution there itself. So now it's a very easy problem because already all the data are converted into tabular form and given to you. So let me give you 2 to 3 minutes. It's a very simple problem. So take 2 to 3 minutes and try to make the equations. It's a very simple problem. Already constraints in number of hours are given. So the constraints are this. We cannot exceed 36 hours for M1, we cannot exceed 50 for M2, and we cannot exceed 60 for M3. So using these three constraints form the equations. Okay, so let me start with the solution. In quickly I will explain. Let x1 be the number of chairs and x2 be the number of tables. So if this is x1 and this is x2. Now given to us as M1, machine 1 is available only for 36 hours and 3 hours is required by component chair on machine M1, one component. So one chair requires 3 hours of machining on M1. So X1 component or X1 number of chairs will require how much? It will be 3x1. The total time required by X1 components will be 3x1. Similarly, if the number of hours required per table is 3 hours on machine M1 and there are x2 number of tables to be produced, so the total time required by x2 will be, or by tables will be 3x2. So this is the total time required by the chairs and tables for production on machine M1. But the constraint given to us is this time should not exceed 36 per week. So we have constraint like we should complete this part in less than or equal to 36 hours. Similarly, we can form constraints for machine M2 and machine M3 as 5x1 because 5 hours is required per product and there are x1 number of products, and similarly plus 2x2 should be completed within 50 hours, and lastly 2x1 plus 6x2 should be completed within 60 hours. So I will get my equations, and as our objective is to maximize the contribution, that is maximum the profit, and we are given that one chair gives us rupees 20 as the profit. So total profit will be how much? It will be 20x1 for chairs, and one table gives me profit for 30. So total profit for table will be 30x2, and we have to maximize this total profit. Hence I will write Z is equal to this, or Z max is equal to, and this completes our formulation, which now I will show by animated equations. So it will be maximize Z is equal to 20x1 plus 30x2 subjected to 3x1 plus 3x2 less than 36, 5x1 plus 2x2 less than 50, and 2x1 plus 6x2 less than 60. And lastly we will write x1 x2 greater than 0. And this completes our solution of only formulation of a problem as a linear programming problem. So any doubts to anyone? Else we will proceed to the next problem. Okay, let's proceed to the next problem, which says a manufacturer can produce two products A and B. Again, I am highlighting the important points. During a given time period, each of these products require different manufacturing operations, and the operations are grinding, turning, assembly, and testing. The manufacturing requirements in hours per unit of production is given below for A and B, and the available constraints The available capacities in hours are grinding can be done only for 30 hours, turning for 60, assembly for 200 and testing for 200 hours. So these are our constraints given to us. The contribution to the profit is rupees 2 each unit of A and rupees 3 for each unit of B. The firm can sell all its product prevailing at marketing price. Formulate the problem as the LPP problem. And some tabular data is given to us. That means it is quite easy to form the equations now. So again, take 2 to 3 minutes and try to make the equations by yourself. So as it is said that there are two products A and B, I will assume that let number of product, or let the product A be x1 and let the product B be x2. So I will write here, let x1 be the number of product A and x2 be the number of product B. And we are also given to us as profit on 1 unit of A is 2 and profit on 1 unit is B. So as I have assumed this, that my product A will be x1 and product B will be x2. And also I am given that the grinding should not exceed 30, so I will write 30 here. Turning should not exceed 60. Assembly should not exceed 200 and testing should not exceed 200. So this is given to me. Now 1 unit requires 1 hour of grinding. So x1 will require how much? It will be 1 x1. Similarly 1 unit of B requires 2 hours of grinding and there are x2 number of components. So total time will be 2 into x2. So now my equation will be x1 plus 2x2, that is total time for grinding required by both the components, will be, should be less than or equal to 30, because we have to complete that within the given constraints of that grinding part. Similarly, I can write for turning as 3x1 plus x2, because number of hours by x2 is only 1 per unit, so it will be 1 into x2 or x2, and this all should be completed within 60 hours, so it will be less than equal to 60. Third constraint will be for assembly, and it is given that 1 unit requires 6 hours of assembly and there are x1 such units, so it will be 6 into x1, and for other product it will be plus 3 into x2, and this all activity should be completed within 200 hours, so it will be less than or equal to 200. And similarly for fourth constraint it will be 5 times x1 plus 4 times x2, and this activity should be completed within 200 hours again, so it will be less than or equal to 200. Now regarding objective function, it's quite simple. It is given that one product gives us rupees 2 for unit A and there are x1 such products, so it will be 2 into x1, and 1 unit of B gives me 3 rupees profit, so it will be 3, and there are number of products are x2, so it will be 3x2 profit by product B. Total profit will be 2x1 plus 3x2, which we need to maximize, so I will write down Z max is equal to. So these are my answers which I have formulated, and we have to stop the problem here only because it is given that formulate the above problem as LPP. It is not given to solve the problem.